And we are in the kitchen in this hour because I wanted to share with you our today's special. It has already been enormously popular. I think this is one of those, actually two of those items that are gonna make your life so much easier thanks to Hot Logics. Take a look at this. So what you're seeing right here is a way for you to say goodbye to the microwave. This is portable oven that can heat glass, plastic, aluminum, and your frozen meals. You can plug it in and it gets to work, and it's easy to see why this is a customer pick because these are from Hot Logics. It's your mini 2-pack portable ovens. You're getting 2 of them. No matter what color you choose, you're automatically going to get a black one. So you just decide what the other color is gonna be. We have blue black for you. We have the solid blue with the solid black. We've got the pink with the black. This is houndstooth with the black. And we even have the paisley with the black as well. And remember, you're getting 2 of them. We're gonna show you how these work, and you can join all of the folks who've already gone ahead and reserved theirs for today. For today only though, we did take $20 off of our regular HSN price, and you're getting both of these for $59.95. If you wanna use FlexPay, you can. $14.99 on any major credit card, and it's all thanks to Hot Logics. And this is, it's versatile heat conduction, so it works with glass, plastic, aluminum, frozen meals. And again, you can read the reviews because they are phenomenal. I think a lot of people are really understanding, you know, convenience when it comes to Hot Logics. So Carrie Miletto is joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. And I tell you, this is like the biggest setup I've seen in a long time.
Right?
There's a lot to show you.
There's a lot to show you, and because there's so many ways that you can use this. And you know, this is all about saving time, about eating healthier, and about living better. And you say, that's a tall order, actually. Yeah. It is, but this will totally do it for you. Let's go right inside to our first one, right? So when you look on the outside, it looks like just a lunchbox. So you go, this looks like one of those lunchboxes you can buy out in the marketplace nowadays, but here's where it gets different. When I open it up and when I reveal the food to you here, this is our chicken, quinoa, and broccoli meal that we cooked from scratch inside of here. You go, hold on, what lunchbox can you cook in? There is what's kind of like a hot plate at the bottom, but what it does is it heats up to 165 degrees. So you put your ingredients in, it will heat it completely to 165, cook it. This took about, if you go from frozen, which is what we're gonna do, it's about 4 to 6 hours. Okay. But this is conduction heating, and what that means, because you go, Carrie, I don't really understand. Conduction heating is because the plate at the bottom is gonna pull the heat up. The thermal of how the lunchbox is going to keep the heat in, and it's gonna keep moisture in, and it's gonna keep heat in. And so over time, it cooks evenly. And I think that's what's really important about this, because if we use microwaves, if you're at the office, this is great for people working in an office, people working in an environment where you don't have access to any way to heat your food. Yep. This chicken went in completely frozen, and please look at how moist, consistent, and perfectly cooked this is. All I had to do was load it up, close it, and plug it in. Wow. So that is what can happen for you in the office place. Okay. If you work out of your car, I'm gonna show you how to load this. Okay. Again, it really just has to do with this plate here that makes all the difference in the world. This plate is at the bottom. The plug comes through the back. You can use any flat-bottomed vessel. Okay. So it can be glass, it can be aluminum, it can be paper, it can be plastic, you name it, right? You know, that's crazy. It's really easy to use. So you may not cook something from scratch like I'm showing you all the time here all the time, but I am gonna show you how to do that in the event that that is what you decide to do. So we're gonna put our chicken in, we're gonna put our broccoli in, and we're gonna put our tomatoes in. Now, I always talk about a lot food allergies. You know, not everyone has a food allergy, but a lot of us do want to watch what we're eating, okay? We want to watch what we're putting into our body. I used to be an outside salesperson. For a long time, I worked in my car. And when you work in your car and you're going from account to account to account, or you're a flight attendant and you're flying from city to city and you're staying in hotel rooms, or you're a truck driver and so you're spending a lot of time inside your truck all day, this is going to be a lifesaver because you literally can get the adapters to plug these into your car.
Okay.
You can use this in a hotel room. I was just in a hotel room. My husband's on a project out of town. So a lot of people, we were talking about that. And I hate just having to go to a restaurant every 2 seconds.
Right, yes.
And then you have a little refrigerator in your room, but how do you heat it up if there's no microwave? And then if you're in an office situation and you have a microwave, forget it. Those are so disgusting.
I know, some of the dirtiest
This is all
places.
you have to do. You saw me load it, and now at the back, the plug comes out, I plug it in, and I'm gonna come back to this in 4 to 6 hours. So let's say I'm at work and I just got in. I can load this up in the morning, and by time lunchtime hits, my food is ready, and it's hot, it's warm, it's perfect.
So there's no button, I don't have to like set it and turn it on and...
Nope. Nothing.
I just plug.
No dials, nothing to worry about.
Do that. Don't you love this? I think it's brilliant because literally you can, like you said, set it before you leave home. As soon as you get to the office, plug it in and don't think about it. When you start to smell it, oh, it's lunchtime.
Look at this. So I want you to see, I mean, hopefully you can see the steam coming off of this. So this is just a frozen dinner, right? So we buy these, we go to work. So say you work in a cubicle, you go to work, and by time you get to work, you have to find a place to put this in the refrigerator with everyone else's stuff. If you like to be private, how many times has your stuff been stolen from your workplace? You go to get your food, it's gone.
Even if you write your name on it.
Exactly. So with this, you don't have to worry about that, you know, and you're getting even cooking. What that means, have you ever gone over here and it's hard as a rock, and over here it's like burning your tongue? This is gonna completely cook, again, to 165 degrees, completely even heating. So you'll never have hot spots, cold spots, ice cold spots. All you're doing is putting the meal in here. Now you can put it in how you saw it here, which is the plastic. You can also put it in with just the box.
Oh my gosh.
Just put the box right inside of here and heat it just like that. So this works for any of those frozen meals that you like. If you want to do organic, if you want to do, maybe it's a special diet. I was talking about my husband being gluten-free. This is really great to make sure you have a child or a husband or a wife that has allergies to certain foods and certain things. And so they have to be very careful what they eat. This really becomes a game changer.
It does. And you know what I like about this too is that you, even if it's something that you normally would have microwaved, because it's cooking and you're starting to smell it just like you would at home when you start to smell the meal being cooked, it's more satisfying than popping something in a microwave and then popping it in your mouth in 3 minutes. You're done eating. And not to mention, if you do work in the office and you only have 30 minutes to eat, or like when I was an outside sales rep, I didn't have a lot of time to stop and go into a restaurant and spend all that time doing that. And if you're waiting for the microwave and you got 30 minutes and everyone's got the same break time, you spend most of your break waiting for the microwave. Instead, this can be cooking. No one even knows it's there. When this is sealed, you don't even smell the food until you open it. Because it actually seals all the way around. It keeps everything inside, including the moisture. This is our frozen meals. Now, I love these for when you're in a rush, when there's not a lot of time at home. Either you're pre-prepping meals or you're buying these and you keep them in the freezer for those moments. So these are already pre-prepped meals, and I'm showing you 3 different ways that you can use this to cook them. This is actually a dish here, our casserole dish that we're using here, a ceramic, but because it has a flat bottom, it's sitting right on top of that element. It's gonna create that even heating, bringing it up to 165 degrees. So what that does is it cooks it slow, kind of think like a slow cooker. A slow cooker,
Exactly. If you have a slow cooker, you understand this.
This is good.
So this is gonna take its time. It's gonna really marinate those foods. It's gonna let it get all that flavor and keep that flavor. If you're reheating food from the night before, it's gonna make pastas and things taste amazing still, because you know the microwave dries it out. The microwave makes it rubbery, right? Especially like meats and things like that. You need to do that even slow cooking to reheat it, to get it to that perfect place again, like it was the night before when you ate it. This is us using our aluminum, okay? Or, you know, so we have that. Then over here, we have a glass Pyrex, okay? So all you wanna do is make sure that you cover it and that you place it inside of here and you zipper it shut. That is it. So this is the same meal done 3 different ways. You don't have to go buy any, because it uses all types of containers, you don't need to go buy any special containers. This fits a 9x7. And if you're looking at frozen meals, most of your frozen meals will fit in here. Not the ginormous family size ones, but most of your regular ones. We have a whole bunch back here even. you know, most of your single serve sizes are gonna fit in here without a problem.
And that's a big deal too. So you don't even have to, you can cook, which I love. You can cook from raw.
Yeah.
All the way done. You can go from, you know, your frozen meals, you can go from leftovers, and all you did was plug it in. That's literally all you did. You didn't turn anything on. So it's low tech. We love low tech sometimes.
Exactly, right. No dials.
Low tech means I'm not gonna mess it up. Remember, you're getting 2 of them. You choose your color, and then you automatically get a black one. So these would make really great, one for me, one for somebody else, gifts as well. Ooh, breakfast.
It's morning breakfast time. Okay, so you can do frittatas in here. So what's so amazing is that, you know, a frittata can take a lot of time. You have to heat up the oven, you have to get it in there, you have to let it cook. With this, you literally will put your ingredients in, and it takes about 4 to 6 hours from scratch. So tonight before you go to bed, if you had this, you would just simply take your ingredients. I'm gonna pop that there.
Okay.
Let's do one. Okay, so we take our ingredients. So here I'm just using a glass. Remember, anything with a flat bottom works it perfectly in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my potatoes and my vegetables. I'm gonna
those
put
are all raw.
All raw. Bacon, okay.
What if they're frozen? Can I put frozen?
You absolutely can put frozen.
Okay.
Yes, that's what we did our frozen chicken up earlier. And then I'm gonna put my egg right inside. And how easy is this to prep? And I love easy prep things, you know, but doing a frittata on your own, like on the stove top, and then you have to put it in the oven, you have to do all these things, you have to babysit it, right? So with this, there's no babysitting. I'm gonna put, I like lots of cheese on my frittatas. Okay, so I'm just gonna put that there, and then we're gonna close this up, and we're gonna plug it in. Okay. That is all. So
do I need to put a lid on that?
So, oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, just in case, I don't want your eggs to spill.
we want to put our lid on it.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So when you put your lid on it, what it's doing again, it's gonna conduct that heat. So when it comes up from the plate, it's actually gonna circulate around. Because this is a thermal container, it's actually gonna make the heat move all the way around inside of here as it's cooking, and it's gonna do even cooking throughout whatever food you're putting in here. Again, that's why even if you're just reheating something, it's gonna keep it perfect. And because it's only going to 165 degrees, what's really important is it's never gonna burn your food. It's never gonna overcook your food. Have you ever been in that situation where you left it in the microwave too long or something like that? You know, you end up with just not good food. Okay. Let's just put it that way. You don't wanna eat it. So with this, even if you forgot about it, let's say you're at work and you forgot, you can come back whenever and it's still gonna be beautifully cooked, hot, waiting for you.
And this is what we're talking about. Remember, you're getting 2 of them, and you decide what the other color is gonna be, whether it's blue, whether it's the houndstooth, the paisley, the pink, or the floral dot. We've got those. And you can read the reviews right there on hsn.com as well. So just think about this. This would be great for parties.
So let's talk about that for a second. So, you know, you got the party going on. You made your favorite dip. It's your dip that you're known for. Your dip sits out for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yeah.
You go to take a chip and go in there, except now it's so hard and crusty on the top, you can't even get your chip inside of it, and it tastes terrible and it's cold. You can now use the hot plate. You could just take that part right out, plug it in, and keep your dips nice and hot. I actually wanna show this dip has been sitting here now for quite a while, and we're actually gonna take this to see what temperature are we at here, holding it. 109, 110, yeah, about 110 degrees, and it's been sitting here for a couple hours now because it's been here since we launched earlier. Yeah. So that's what this hot plate is able to do, is to keep it nice and hot for you for an extended period of time. With parties, this is the way to transport your favorite dips, your favorite, this one I love.
Yeah.
This is,
what do we have here?
Ready? Meatballs.
Oh my goodness.
Right, okay, let's grab a stick. Okay, so you can grab your stick. And we can actually taste these, and what's nice is steam is coming off of these. They look just as good and taste just as good as when I started, when I made these before I left my house. Nice and hot. Nobody wants to eat a cold meatball.
Oh, that's the worst.
Isn't it horrible? So.
No, that's the worst. But that was great because it was nice and hot and juicy. I'm sorry, I'm talking with the food in my mouth.
No, you're totally fine. It's okay, it's 3 a.m., right? We wanna do that. But like, let's come over here to this spinach dip real quick, don't mind me. But you know, the fact that you were just able to go and spin around in here, it's nice and fresh. This doesn't look like that spinach dip that's been sitting for, and this has been sitting since we launched, you guys. There's no crusty edges, everything is delicious. Yeah. That's what you're looking for when you wanna present at parties, and that can help you do this. Also, think about your friends that are party people. They like to have a lot of people over, and they like to be the hostess with the mostest types. This is the gift to get that person because they probably have everything. They're that kind of person. You don't know what to get them.
Right.
Keep one for keep one for yourself. Give one as a gift. This is perfect.
Because you're getting two. As a matter of fact, let's head on over again because I want you to see the color choices that we have for you. Remember, you're getting two. You're automatically going to get a black one. And then you decide what the other color is going to be. So this one is this your blue black?
That would be floral.
This is your floral, your floral dot.
Blue black.
We've got the blue and black. We have pink and black.
Right.
We've got the houndstooth with the black, and then we have the paisley with the black. So we've got all of those there. And you also are getting a booklet which explains everything, and there's 10 recipes included in there.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So listen, this is so exciting because this is something that has an entire community of people that really have fallen in love with this so much. There's nothing else in the marketplace like this. So people are actually coming up with recipes. Yeah. People are sharing them online, so you can become part of that. And this at least gets you started. So these are some of our favorites, some of our top ones. So then that way you can, you know, kind of like try out different things, and then you have people you can talk with in the community.
Mini burritos, ravioli.
Right. The only two things this doesn't do, it doesn't boil, it doesn't bake, okay? So you can put baked items or boiled items in it to keep them hot or to reheat them, but I just want to make sure that you know that that's clear. So here is our oatmeal. We actually have fresh fruit inside of our oatmeal. Look at the consistency of this. It's absolutely perfect, absolutely hot. It still has that nice crusty top that I had at the beginning that I wanted in this. And then as I'm eating this in the morning, nothing like cold oatmeal either. So this is great that I can fix this before I go to work and have it at my desk or have it in my car, again, if I'm that outside salesperson. Flight attendants, again, I was saying, love these. Yes. For the reason that, you know, they're traveling around the world. If you're a person who travels a lot for work, you absolutely need one of these. And I also want to say right now with the hurricane happening, you know, when if you have a generator. Yes. Thank you. If you have a generator, or if you have your car, where you can actually do, if you have the connector for the car, the adapter, you can plug these into your car. You can plug these into your generator. These become a savior in those times of emergency.
And you know, and this is the thing too, you decide what you're eating versus the only food that you can get your hands on.
Correct.
Which, you know, fast food, let's just face it, it's not the kind of thing that your body wants you to eat every single day.
That's right.
And this is just allows you to eat the way you want to eat, because this is food that you can pack and all you do is plug it in. Look at that.
Look at this. And this is a healthy option, right? So let's say you're trying to lose weight and you find, I mean, when I was an outside sales rep, I would get busy, time would fly. Before I knew it, I didn't eat anything. And by the way, that's the worst thing for your body is to not eat at you know, times throughout the day. Like you have to, the more you eat, the better, but eat smaller amounts. You can do that with this because now you can have, we did a stuffed fish here with our asparagus. We did something very healthy. You can also do, you know, maybe you're doing the keto. Maybe you're doing paleo. Maybe you're doing, you know, and that's hard to find in stores. You just can't go to a restaurant and easily find those. It's frustrating. So this is also great for when you want to do like leftovers, right? So this is just a plastic container that we have at home. Because it has a flat bottom, it's absolutely safe and perfect to put in here. So as I said, you don't have to go crazy and go buy anything new. This is our spaghetti and meatballs from last night, and even our bread that we put in here, and everything is going to be perfectly cooked, ready to go, nice and hot, ready for me when I'm ready for it.
Because when you microwave that bread, if you go a second too long, it's like eating a hockey puck. Like it's way too hard. But I love that you can do it all in here. So remember, you can put glass in here, plastic, paper.
Oh, this smells so good.
Aluminum, as you've seen, anything with a flat bottom.
Look at the meats. So here's what I want to show you. I'm actually going to take this meat and put it over here. When you microwave meat, what happens to it?
It gets rubbery.
Rubbery, gross. Look at this meat falling right off.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely moist and delicious. No more will you have to deal with the microwave meat that's hard as a rock. Mine gets hard as a rock as well. And you go to bite into it and all the flavor's gone. This is gonna retain the flavor. This is gonna make sure that it stays nice and moist for you. This is gonna make sure that no matter what, you have a delicious hot meal waiting for you. So no more sandwiches all the time. You could do sandwiches sometimes, but this will be there for those times you want a hot meal. This is a great idea. You're getting 2 of these today.
That's right.
So let's say you're gonna keep these because you're the party person, you're the hostess with the mostest. Now you can put out your casserole, let's say, using the hot plates. So I just put 2 of the hot plates together. You could do this with even just 1 hot plate.
Okay.
But what it's doing is look at how the macaroni and cheese is staying nice and cheesy and ooey gooey. That's exactly the kind of consistency that we want. So again, putting this out at the party times, very cool idea.
This is that time of year.
Now let's get to dessert.
I knew I smelled that. Oh, that looks good.
So we made the cobbler earlier, right?
Wow.
But because it's in here, it's keeping it perfectly hot so that when I want to add my ice cream, it'll perfectly melt on top.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I put a lot more ice cream than I did cobbler, but that's okay. Whatever you like, whatever's your fave. But you know what, again, what's nice about this is it's keeping it, I can actually feel the heat on this, and it's just that aluminum pan, so you could just buy this in the freezer section. It's already made, you heat it up in your oven. Now as you're transporting it to the party, or as you're going to work or wherever it is, maybe it's a potluck at work that you want to bring this to, you're good to go. This is the gift of the season.
Yes, it is.
This is what you want to have for the work gift, the teacher gift, the doctor gift. The people who are busy for a living will love this.
The people that you know in your life who are always on the go, because they would appreciate convenience and they would appreciate, this is the kind of thing that, if I say plan ahead, that scares us sometimes because we're like, I'm not organized enough to plan ahead. With this, it's not even planning. It's just throw the food in, turn it on, and don't think about it again.
Absolutely.
Because you don't have to rush back to make sure that you turn it off in a few hours.
At all.
You don't have to set the right time. You don't have to figure out how to work a computerized something. You literally just plug it in, and it's never going to burn. And that's a big deal too. No
burning, no scorching, no, we just did a taco salad. Because it's doing that conduction of heat, again, it's starting at that bottom with that bottom plate, it's circulating throughout, and because the bag is thermal, it's actually heating it slowly. So again, just think about like your slow cooker, if you've ever used one of those. Same premise. The reason why we love slow cookers is because it heats the food slowly and gently, it doesn't scorch it, it doesn't burn it, it keeps it moist. That's exactly what's happening here. There's going to be so many different ways that you'll find to use this. That's why I think it's one of the most innovative things that I've come across. And it's going to save you time. It's going to save you money, ultimately, from not going out to all the fast food. And it's also going to help you live healthy, I think, because you're going to make better choices.
I think so. So I can't, we were talking about different people who could really utilize this. The thing is, I can't think of anybody who couldn't utilize it. I think about students. When I was a student, I'd go off to school and then I'd come back to my dorm room and think, now what do I have to eat? This is it.
Oh my gosh.
For those of you who are not really great cooks, you just put in what you like and let this do the job.
It does the work for you, right? So this is great for elderly as well. There was someone earlier who had called in that gave it to somebody because they don't want them messing with the oven or too hard of work. The fact that they can plug this in and just come back in a little while and it's done. You're talking about an hour for your frozen food. You're talking about 4 to 6 hours from things from scratch frozen. And you're talking about a half an hour to an hour to reheat food from last night. It's so simple.
And you're getting 2 of them, remember? So automatically you'll get a solid black one, and then you choose the other color: houndstooth, floral, pink, blue, or the floral dot, okay? You're also gonna get that really great booklet that gives you 10 recipes. But if you want to kind of join the craze, there is an entire community of folks on social media who are loving their Hot Logix portable ovens. Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you
so much for this great Today's Special. Go ahead and order yours. We would love to be able to send it right on out to you. Now, we also have our HSN Protection Plus plan. You hear us talking about it a lot, but what that means is that you've got one plan that covers both portable ovens, and it covers accidental damage from handling them. 24/7 customer service, no deductibles. If you want to go ahead and pick that up, you can do that as well. And we've got so much more here at HSN.
The holidays are here, and it doesn't get merrier than this. Cook in style with Michael Simon. He's here today and tomorrow bringing you great kitchen gifts from Simon Home. And for all you beauty lovers, get your Lancome Beauty Box here before anywhere else. Purchase any Lancome item of $35 or more and buy this beauty box filled with full-size Lancome products for only $65, a $422 value. Find your Mary on HSN and hsn.com.
Thank
thing I love about shopping at HSN for the holidays?
Oh, that one's easy.
FlexPay.
FlexPay is like Santa's little helper.
It allows me to get everything on my gift list and make monthly payments
With no interest or fees.
Even if you're on the naughty list.
I got a gaming system for my nephew,
a pair of funky boots for my sister,
And a little something just for me.
FlexPay allows me to be the best gift giver I can be.
without the worries of paying for all of my holiday shopping at once.
Beat that layaway.
So you're watching HSN, and we've got some really great gift ideas in this hour. My name is Tamara Hooks, and a lot of you are still on the phone for your Today Special. Definitely stay there. But let's talk about this time of year where it's a little cold, right? And if you're always the cold one, maybe sweaters and layers just don't help you. You're just always cold, whether it's at home or at work. Maybe it's when you're out visiting with people, with family and friends. We have a way for you to have your own personal heater, and it's called the Comfort Zone Desktop Ceramic Heater. This makes me so happy because I'm always the cold one, and these are the kind of things that just make the environment, no matter where you are, bearable. These are $19.99. Like I tell you, you couldn't spend a better $20. You've got 2 flex on them, and you decide what color. There's nothing like snuggling up with a hot cup of cocoa and your heater. And anybody else who happens to be in the house. All right, so you decide, do you want it in white? Because we've got it right there for you. We also have it in black. We've got red, blue, purple, and green. And we have Carrie McNally, who's joining us to give us all the details on that.
You gotta find your Mary with Carrie.
Yeah, I like that.
And Tamara. Hi, everybody. It's that
that.
transitional period, right? We're just starting to get into fall, get into winter. This is from Comfort Zone, right? And World in Maine. They bring us so many wonderful heaters here at HSN, and I'm so honored and excited to be a part of the launch. This is the very first time this has ever been on HSN. These things are gonna screen. They're in really great little colors. But I'll tell you what, this is a ceramic personal desktop heater that heats up faster. It's 200 watts, it's 855 BTUs, and is the perfect solution for your cold hands or your cold heart. No. But it really is a wonderful gift idea, but it's a gift that keeps on giving this fall, this winter, and for many, many years to come, because it's just so simple. It's about 6 3/4 inches tall. It weighs a pound, but like I said, it packs up a lot of power.
Yes, it
does.
does.
This is 855 BTUs. And I'll take a temperature of the inside of this hair, the air that's coming out here, 223 degrees. But look at this, the top of it will always stay cool.
Yeah.
That's at 80 degrees.
Yeah.
So if you have fur babies like I do, my last name is McNally, I have Callie and Sally McNally, don't judge. I like cats. And they love to be in front of the heaters at my house. And if you have fur babies, they are gonna just be right here. This is where they're gonna live, right here, right in front of this. And if you're like me and your hands get cold, this is the perfect solution for your office, where sometimes maybe you can't control the heat. Bring it to work with you and leave it there. Or if you have a crafty or a drafty crafty room, it's a drafty crafty room, or a music room or a basement, a man cave, an attic, any place in your house that's just a little bit chillier than the rest of the house, this is the perfect personal solution where a little luxury goes a long way.
It really does. And I like how easy it is. You plug it in, you turn it on, there's one button. It's that simple. It is your desktop ceramic heater, so we do suggest you keep it on top of the desk or your tabletop. But I think they are great gifts. I was telling Carrie before we started the show, my makeup artist here at HSN, Colleen, every day she would come in and talk about how cold it was in her work area every single day. So one year, I gave her a little personal heater. To this day, it was years ago. I've been here for 12 years now. She still has it. She still uses it because she's still cold. Because this is the thing. If you're cold, you're always cold, no matter how everybody else feels. This is so convenient. You plug it in. All you need is a regular outlet. You plug it in no matter where you are. You flip the button to on, and you're in business. You're seeing it there in purple. We've got it in red, blue, green, black, and white. How many do you want?
Really?
Because this is brand new.
Yep.
I know you're thinking, you're gonna get it for yourself, and you probably know at least 2, if not 3 other people who would love it too.
For sure, absolutely. It's a petite heater that packs a lot of power. Remember, 200 watts creates 855 BTUs, British thermal units, and that is a lot of heat. Once again, I'll take this laser thermometer and I'll aim it right at the air that's coming out of this unit. It's been on for about 2 minutes. It's at 214 degrees. The top of it, however, will always stay cool to the touch.
Yeah.
The top of it should be around 77, 80 degrees. So look at that, 77 degrees.
Yeah.
Always cool to the touch. It also has an automatic shut-off feature. If for some reason it gets too hot, it just shuts itself off.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry too much about that. But I love the idea that something this compact, this mobile, can create that much heat. And when it comes to your hands or your feet or whatever it is, it makes all the difference in the world. And I love this as a gift idea. Maybe it's a gift for a bestie or a coworker, because oftentimes in our offices we just don't have the luxury of controlling the heat in the office.
Right.
And if you're somebody that's always cold, or if you know someone that always is, maybe it's your mom or your dad or your grandfather or grandmother, get them one of these, because you'll be really duly impressed, because it is a ceramic heater, which means it heats up faster and it's more efficient energy-wise.
This is good. You always hear us here at HSN, especially when we're in this studio. We're in Studio C right now.
Studio C for cold.
It's
really
for cold.
Studio C. It's like 60 degrees in here.
It is. One day it got down to 53,
Ouch.
and I thought I was gonna, that was the end of me.
Right.
You always hear us complaining. I'm not complaining, because
Yeah.
I have my own little heater right now. I'm toasty and happy.
Yeah.
This is what we kind of try to use coffee or hot chocolate or hot cider for.
Sure.
But this actually is better than that, because you can aim the heat wherever you want it to be. Now, it's not gonna heat up the whole room. It's not gonna do that.
No, it's not about that.
This is for you.
This is for you and maybe your cat or your dog, but can you even see it there?
Yeah.
Look at how beautifully designed it is. It just blends right in with whichever decor you happen to have.
Yes.
But when you're sitting down watching HSN, or you're sitting down doing some reading, or you're sitting down cuddling with your cat or your dog, this is the perfect solution, because now you don't have to turn up the heat in the whole house. Right. So this ends up paying for itself. We talk about zone heating when we have space heaters, and zone cooling when we have cooling devices. That's the beauty of this, is that this can heat the area right where you're sitting, right where you're working, right where you're reading, right where you're cooking, whatever it is that you're doing in that drafty space, and it keeps you and your hands warm.
I think this is great. I would have this on my nightstand table next to me, because my husband's always hot, so he's always got the ceiling fan going. I'm always cold, always.
The never-ending
so this would
debate.
be just me, I know.
Yes, exactly.
So it really is that simple, easy gift for yourself and for anybody else, and it's that perfect price of $19.99. So it's basically $20, right?
Yep.
So if you're getting somebody a gift and you didn't want to spend more than $20, but you want to get them something that they're not going to throw away,
like a Secret Santa
you only
thing
spent
for
$20 for it.
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it.
You know, I used to have a job where every year at Christmas time we would do that.
Secret Santa thing. Yeah.
Well, no, it was like that game where you could choose a present, open it,
yes.
and then you could steal.
You could try steal, yeah.
This
we used
is
to do
the
that
one
too.
everybody's gonna steal.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
So you just choose your colors. How many do you want? Which colors do you want? White, black, red, blue, purple, or green?
And now we weren't able to get a lot of in certain colors, so we should probably give them a color update, because there are like a dozen. Green
almost
could sell out. Green's almost gonna sell out.
Yes.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of, what else? Was it red?
Probably the red.
Blue's
is
limited.
getting a little bit limited too. This is the debut.
Yeah.
This is the beginning. And so, I mean, we're still early in October, but I doubt by the time it's December we would even have any
I got some temperatures here for you there,
really?
Tamara. Yeah, I got some temperatures. Let's see. We got 36 degrees in Minneapolis.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, 69 in Boston, 49 degrees in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
48 degrees in Green Bay.
Oh, there's no way.
52 degrees in Seattle.
Wow.
San Francisco's a balmy 58 degrees. But
you know what?
It's
San
coming.
Francisco's always cold.
Oh.
This is summer in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. It's coming. And this is for this fall, this winter, and for many years to come. If this is a gift for somebody that you love, because they're always cold, or they're always complaining, perhaps they have, just cold hands all the time.
Yeah.
Maybe this is for someone who loves to play the piano, and they sit this right up on top of the piano.
Yes.
And it just keeps their hands warm while they're playing.
Sometimes.
Or if there's someone who's crafty or they love to sew, so, or you've just got this in a certain, but I love the way it looks. I mean, it's just,
do too.
This is the brilliant engineers at Comfort Zone, World and Maine. I'm honored and excited to be a part of this company because they bring quality products at really affordable prices that you can count on.
Definitely.
And that's the beauty of it. And this is a true ceramic heater, and it is 200 watts at 855 BTUs, which means it heats up faster, but it's also more energy efficient.
That's a big deal. It really is. You do have this, you're getting this home for a really great price. It's 2 flex payments of $10, basically, right? And I love that we've got it for you now. These are, again, great for the office, your bedroom, RVs, camping, dorm rooms, your workspace. Maybe your workspace is in the garage, and maybe around this time of year, you stop doing those projects and they start to add up because it's just too cold in there.
Right, exactly, yeah. And that's, you don't want that. You don't want to stop playing the piano because that room is so drafty.
Yeah.
You don't want to stop working on your crafting projects. One more time, this is a laser thermometer. They use this a lot in the cooking shows to give you an idea of how warm things heat up. But if I touch the top of this, it's completely cool to the touch.
Yeah.
The sides, the back, completely cool to the touch. But if I take the temperature of the air coming out of the center, remember this is a ceramic heater, it should be right over 200 degrees. 211 degrees, and I'll take the temperature of the top of the unit. That's 81 degrees, completely cool to the touch. The side of the unit, that's 78 degrees.
Yeah.
So you're always gonna get this wonderful warmth that's coming out here in this area, but you don't have to worry about the sides or the back ever getting too hot. And if, heaven forbid, it does overheat, it'll shut itself off automatically.
Okay.
Completely mobile. It weighs a pound.
Yeah.
It's like a little precious little thing. And you can take it with you wherever you go. I like the idea of getting one for the house and one for the office, getting this as a gift that keeps on giving. And we are very limited in some of these colors.
For sure. Like the green, it is gonna be the first one to go. We do have purple for you, and blue, and red. We've got black and white. Now we brought more in the black and white. So if you want some of the fun colors, I would go ahead and not wait too long on those. And remember, these would make really great gifts, and we are into our holiday shopping time period, which means we have an extended holiday return.
Yay.
So if for any reason this is not right for you and you want to send it back, you have until January 31st of 2019.
Wow.
If for any reason you want it to send that back. But you're not gonna send back warmth.
No.
You just don't.
No, it's
you send back the cold. You don't send back warmth.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Oh, thank you, Tamara.
As
Thanks, guys.
always, Carrie's helping our life be easier, more convenient, and warmer. All right, stay with us. 622-155 is the number to get those home. Order as many as you can before your color's gone. We have another great gift idea, and this one is from Homedics, and this is your massager. And what's great is that you can easily massage yourself, whether it's your back or your shoulders or your neck, but it's not only a massager. It gives you warmth and it gives you cold. Because sometimes you're trying to work out an area that requires a little bit of heat. We've got that for you. Maybe, it's recommended that you use a little bit of cold. You can do that as well. And the best part is that it can go from hot to cold or cold to hot in 1 minute. So, it's easy, it's effective, it's from Homedics. This is a name that you know and trust, especially when it comes to personal care comfort products. And we've got that for you at a holiday price where you're saving over $50. Actually closer to $55 to get that home. And you even have flex pay on that. So that one is coming up. All right. I made a quick trip back into the kitchen because John Florell is here.
Hello.
And hi there. And when John is here, it makes all the kitchen prep work that we need to do every single day for every meal that much easier. Are you making French fries?
Yeah.
Take a look at this with the plate mandolin slicer. It's and the 3-piece snap set peeler set.
Right. I know.
Easy for me to say. Holiday price, 4 flex payments. You've got this beautiful red choice, and we're gonna see how this works.
Yeah, it's so simple. Basically, all of the attachments are on it, so it's all in one. So if you wanted to make some zucchini sticks or maybe French fries, anything solid, will come out like a French fry like this, or long zucchini spears for a vegetable tray. But watch what happens, okay? See, I can change this machine just by changing the knobs on the side. And I'll show you those in a second, but to show you a couple more things, here, I'm gonna pop up another row of teeth here. Okay. You can see these teeth right here. As I slide this bar forward, I get one row of teeth, then I get 2 rows of teeth. Now I can also adjust the thickness of the slice by turning the knob on the side here. So if I wanted to maybe julienne a bunch of radishes for a salad, all I have to do is place a safety holder over the top, press down, and look at this. All you do is brush your hand back and forth or arm back and forth across. Look at that. Perfect julienne radishes. Perfect. Now, those are super, super thin, which are great for a salad. But what I really like about it is the safety holder feeds the vegetable or fruit down through the machine so you never cut yourself. So what I'm gonna do, I'll tell you what, I'll put an onion in here, and I always tell everybody, if the only thing you'll ever use this machine for is this one single job, just for mincing onions for tuna fish or chicken salad, for homemade meatloaf on taco night or for chili, there's no waste. The job's done so fast, you don't even have time to cry. But I want you to look at the job this does. Perfect for tuna fish or chicken salad. You get a perfect mince. Now, you can adjust the size. If you'd like that bigger for dicing, all you do is slide this little bar down here on the side, and now you've got a single row of teeth, adjust the slice to a thicker slice, and now you can get a larger dice. Here, I'll show you with some celery because we've got the holidays coming up. And I'll tell you what, if this, it's the time that this saves you, that's what pays for it. I mean, if this is all you use it for is celery and onions, you're gonna love it for this, just the time savings alone. You can do one stalk of celery or the whole bunch like this, and of course, you wanna use that safety holder, you can put that right over the end. Oh, by the way, there are different angles on different foods, will give you different kinds of cuts, so if you wanna do, instead of minced or diced celery, run it through on an angle. Here, I'll put it in the safety holder like this. Okay. On an angle like this, now instead of coming out minced or diced, now I'm making my celery spears for a stir fry. Oh, wow. So it's such a versatile tool. There's actually 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine. Yeah. I mean, it's such a versatile tool. You've seen me make French fries with julienne carrots and zucchini and do all of those fun things. But yes, it will also slice. So on the side here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you this little bar that raises those teeth up. Those do all your dicing and mincing. It's all in the instructions too. Right here is the knob that adjusts the thickness of your slice. You can go all the way up from your storage, which brings up this platform so you can't cut yourself if you reach into the drawer. Okay. By the way, the legs fold up so it stores right in your knife drawer. Nice. But you can go from thin to medium to thick to super thick, and you're gonna love this. I mean, if like I said, just for onions, you're gonna love it, but look at this. Sliced tomatoes for salads, for sandwiches, or for backyard barbecued hamburgers. Look how fast that was. Instead of using a knife where you get one thick slice and then one thin slice, now you get perfect uniform slices. So when food's cooked evenly, okay, when it's sliced evenly, it'll cook up evenly. We all know that. That's right. And now with this machine, you can do that. So if I wanted a thin sliced onion, all I do is move this back up to the top. And look at this. I can take an onion, slice it so thin. But what I love about this, it's not just a slicer, a straight slicer. It also has a ripple blade. Okay. And look at that onion. Paper thin, perfect sauteed. Look at that for sauteed onions, for peppers and onions, steak and onion, liver and onion. But watch this. Oh, and by the way too, everybody knows mandolins were originally, well, maybe they don't know, but they were originally developed in Germany, originally made as a cabbage board for doing sauerkraut. You're gonna love this for homemade coleslaw. Make hot slaw, pepper slaw, chow chow. All you do is cut a quarter head of lettuce or cabbage in half like this and brush it across that blade. And it's kind of like a lawnmower going wild in a cabbage patch. I mean, look at this. You can make the fastest, freshest, finest coleslaw you ever made in your life. Look at that. So it does so much more work. You know, cooking doesn't take time. It's the preparation in the kitchen that takes all the time.
It's the prep work, but this makes it easy. Now, you know, there's a place for knives in the kitchen, but this just makes everything easy. You're gonna choose whether you want it in red, we have it in blue, and we also have it in black for you. Those are easy choices for you.
Look at this. Now I'm gonna flip this blade over. I don't know if you saw what I just did there. This is where plate has really done it, okay? You can do a straight slice, like I just sliced that onion. But if you wanna do have a little bit of fun in the kitchen, flip the blade around, you close up this platform, and watch the difference now, because instead of giving you a straight slice, okay, here I'm gonna drop that down to a medium slice like this. We'll take a potato and watch the difference, because now instead of a straight slice, you're gonna get that rippled slice. So if you like rippled potato chips, now you can make your rippled potato chips home, fresh, instead of buying them in a plastic bag.
Okay.
Now you can make them fresh yourself.
Oh, wow.
And it's done literally in seconds. And you know what I love about having those ridges on there?
What's that?
They hold more dip.
Yes!
Yeah. So you can do carrots, cucumbers, zucchini that way. But here's what I really love. And by the way, you can go thick, or you can go all the way super thin, okay? I'm gonna set it on the thinnest one and show you a little trick here.
Okay.
Okay, and this is from my kitchen to yours.
Okay.
You can take any solid fruit or vegetable, okay? I'm gonna snip the end off of this, and watch what I'm gonna do, because with this machine and the way it works with the ridges, okay, I can run this down one way, and if I just keep going like this, you're gonna get those ridges, okay?
Yeah.
But watch what happens when I turn it, a quarter turn each time before I run it down through there. What it does is it crisscrosses the cuts. This is something that I learned, but now, look at this. You get the waffle cuts. So if you're making homemade potato chips, look at this. You can make homemade potato chips waffle style now.
Wow.
Just like they serve in the restaurants. Yeah, but for garnishing and decorating. And again, all you have to do is give it that little turn each time before you run it down through that blade. So it's like 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock. And every time you do that, it puts the holes in the vegetables.
Oh, very nice.
Think of the calories you cut out with all those holes in there.
I know.
If you're on a diet.
I like the way you think.
You can mess with your company too. Come Thanksgiving when your family's over, tell them you were all up all night with an ice pick crocheting your vegetables.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't tell them how you did it. No.
Right. No, I love that. And that's all with the same mandolin that you're
all
gonna
with
do
the
your
same
onions with, that you're gonna do your radishes and everything.
And it also comes with our nesting 3-piece peeler set. Now, this is really cool. And I mean, you would pay, I couldn't tell you what you would pay for this set. I mean, it's a professional set of peelers. You've got one with the straight blade. You've got one with the serrated peeler for doing like butternut squash and hard vegetables.
Okay.
And you've got the julienning peeler. So you can peel, and what I like about it is it peels in both directions. So whether you pull it towards you or push it away from you, it peels both ways. So you can do a lot of fun things with these peelers. And again, it doesn't matter if you're using the straight peeler or the serrated peeler for those tougher vegetables. Here's this third one that comes in the set. And again, these nest together. You're gonna love this if you do any stir fries, okay? They're quick and easy to cook. They're healthy. They're good for you. You don't even need to wok to do stir fries. You can do it right in a frying pan.
Okay.
But some of the cuts that you need to do your stir fries, this is the tool that's gonna do those cuts. Look at that, long angel hair, thin julienne carrots like this.
Yeah.
You can do that with beets, apples, pears, zucchini.
Yeah.
I mean, any solid vegetable.
Cucumber.
Now you can peel it into very thin angel hair strips.
And those three come along with.
Yes, and they nest together, they snap together with the handles like this, dishwasher safe, stainless steel blades, and this is how you're gonna store it in your knife drawer. They all stay together just like that.
Nice, so you're never like shuffling around looking for them.
So you're never searching for that peeler, that's right.
And they're all coming with the mandolin, so you decide red, blue, or black are gonna be your choices here. These are the things, like, again, there's definitely a place for knives in the kitchen, but for doing your prep work, it makes prep, I mean, it literally in a fraction of the time. You've got a holiday price, we took $20 off the price. You even have 4 flex, you're getting this home for $9.99.
Wow. I mean, hey, that's like $1 a finger. Hey, if you think about it, it's worth $1 a finger just for the safety holder, right?
I love that.
Here, most people have tools in their kitchen like this, right?
Yeah.
Where there's nothing to protect your fingers. With the plate mandolin, you have that safety holder, so you never have to worry about your fingers again. And look at the kind of things you can do with this. So we've got the star fruit. It's so razor sharp, it cuts right through. Look at that. Even the seeds, slices right through. There's not a seed out of place. And you could, like, again, you can do all kinds of fun things with this. Even if you just wanted to slice up 4 or 5 radishes really quick for a salad, you adjust the thickness, you adjust, I mean, you have complete control with the plate mandolin, and you never waste anything. It takes it right down to that very last slice like that. But look at that, there's 5 radishes, and every slice is exactly the same. They're all uniform and even.
You're more likely to eat salads because it's going to be faster for you to prep them.
That's right. And you can use it for your baking. I mean, here's the nice thing about this, okay? When you're slicing with a knife, you get one thick slice, then you get one thin slice. With this machine, they're all uniform and even, so they'll all cook up uniform and even. So if you wanted to slice up a bunch of peppers and onions for sauteing, you're not going to have one cooked, one burnt, one done, one raw.
Right.
They're all going to come out the same.
All the same. And I know that our clock is gone, but you can see why this is a customer pick on hsn.com. And thank you, John, as always. And go ahead and order yours in red, black, or blue. We'll be happy to send it out to you at our holiday price. Stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and come back for more.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app, available on Apple and Android devices. Shop faster than ever with product videos. Watch HSN live anytime, anyplace, and get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. And the shop and search features make finding your favorites easier than ever. Search app on hsn.com to download.
How many years have we been making these?
Too many to count.
That's true. And this is for you.
You didn't have to do that.
I know, I wanted to. Because, these never last long.
All right, so in this hour, I know that you've seen some really great gift ideas, right? Here is another one, and it's from Homedics. It's the Percussion Pro Hot and Cold Massager. Okay, so we see massagers maybe pretty often, right? This is one that's easy for you to control. You can massage all over the body, whether it's the neck, the shoulders, the tension in that back, the lower back, maybe it's the legs. But the difference about this one is that you can have heat, it delivers heat or cold so that it enhances that massage. So it's not just the vibration and the motion, which is fantastic, but it's also the heat or the cold, depending on what muscle you're working and which you'd rather have. The best part too is that if you want to go from hot to cold, it takes 1 minute. If you want to go from cold to hot, it takes 1 minute. You're not waiting forever to get to that temperature. So I'm heading on over, and Tracy Rosa is here massaging.
I know, isn't this fantastic? Now, I did a little
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was cold.
Feel it, yeah.
It is cold, it's like ice.
It is ice, isn't that crazy? I did that on purpose because that's what I wanted you to notice, and mine is on heat. So I want to go ahead and have you feel.
Oh, that's so good.
Isn't that incredible? It's the same machine, and you literally control it with one button right here. You've got the cold button, you've got the heat button, and you can go from cold to hot, like you said, in a minute. And when we're talking cold, we're talking 57 degrees. When we're talking warm, we're talking 116 degrees. But the other feature I like about that is that you can use the hot and the cold feature without having to turn the massager on. So if you just want to use this, like say as an ice pack or a heat pack or something like that, and you don't want the massagers, you don't have to worry about that, okay? So the great thing here is with just a little click of a button, it turns it on. So let's do the little percussion with low and heat, and then I can go all the way up. 5 different levels of percussion, and you can see we've got this going right away. Okay, listen, so the other fun things that you're getting with this, all right, so you're getting the 5 different levels, you're getting that exclusive Peltier technology, that's the hot and the cold. It is the only massager out there that does it, okay, so keep that in mind. But you're also going to get 6 of these rubber knobs right here that you can pop on nice and easily right here to give you an even more customized massage. So if you want to turn that on, we've got the ones with the little points on now. Excuse me. That'll get in there nice and tight, really loosening up these muscles. But this is that machine that you can use anywhere. You know, you can use it on your backs, you can use it on your legs, you can use it on your shoulders, on your spine, on your calves, on your hamstrings, anything. And notice this nice little grip right here. Don't you love this handle? Tamara's like, ow. She's like, this is fantastic.
Oh my God, this is so good.
I'm gonna stand up for just 1 second. I'm sorry to do that to you, but you can see that I can really get deep down into my thigh here, holding that top handle. I can get back here on my hamstring when I have that pulled muscle. I can even get down here to my calves if I need to, because it is so wonderful. It's got that great design as well, that it's a little heavier up here on the head, which is important. So when you're holding on to this really nice handle and you're going all the way to your back, that gravity is tugging it and putting it so nice onto your back, so you're getting that perfect percussion. And what's up there? Look at that right there. Oh,
wow,
that's it hurts. That's where it hurts. I've got a knot right there from sleeping. But this is what we're talking about. Their percussion is kind of like, I don't want to use the word chopping, but you know when you think of a massage and you feel the air in my voice. You know, it's giving you that perfect thing, so it's loosening those tight muscles. It's relieving the soreness that I have the heat on with it. And then if I want to turn it to cold and have that ice pack, so to speak, on it, it happens in a matter of seconds.
I know, I just turned mine to heat and I already feel the warmth. Yes. I mean, this is really great.
You're welcome.
You notice I haven't said a word in like 5 minutes, right?
I love
because it just, once you start massaging a certain area, then you're thinking, okay, well, gosh, that makes my thigh feel good. What about my calf? Oh, my calf feels better. What about my foot? Oh, that feels better. And then you just keep going. This is why we love massages so much. But how often do you really get one versus how often you really need one? So this really allows you to do it whenever, however long you need it to be, because it never seems, if you get a professional massage, even if it's an hour long, it never seems to be long enough. They never seem to get the exact right spot for you. But with Homedics, you can actually do it for yourself, which is so great, or you can for your partner, which is amazing. I want you to notice, you do have a holiday price. We took $55 off of the price of this. That's about what you would pay for one massage before gratuity, right? For 1 hour, typically. This, you keep going and going. I turned it to hot and it's already hot.
I know, isn't that amazing?
This is so amazing.
It's called Peltier technology, and it's the only massager out on the market, not just the only one with Homedics, but the only one out there on the market that does this, that goes from hot to cool. And you know the importance of that. You know when you get injured and you have inflammation, they immediately say, put ice on it. And then 20 minutes later, put heat on it. This allows you to get that heat, that coolness, that massage on your time. Listen, Homedics, we've been around for 30 years. We are the leader when it comes to massages out there. We know what you want, we know what's important to you, and we know that you want a spa experience without the appointment.
For sure.
And this is your spa experience. And I love what you said. When you wake up that morning, you have a stiff neck, or you got that knot in your back, or you worked out a little too hard and it's leg day, and you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I really need a massage today. What's the likelihood of you being able to get in? What's the likelihood?
Slim to none.
Yeah, what's the likelihood of you being able to have time? Imagine being able to grab your cup of coffee in the morning, heat this up, get this on that sore spot in your back, get this on the sore spot in your leg, the sore spot on your neck. Oh, and my husband's like, oh, Tracy, can you get right here? And he likes one of those, I mean, he likes a deep massage. And I'm trying. I'm like this. And he's like, harder. And I'm like, I can't do any harder. I'm not a masseuse. I'm digging my elbow in, all of that. With this, Tamara, do you mind may I get your back?
Oh, please.
But you know, I can turn this on. I'm gonna turn it on warm, and I'm gonna give you that nice massage. I have total control. Look at that. Right? And with those two, and this is on the lowest speed.
Oh my gosh, it's so amazing.
Isn't it? And so with those two nodes, I love the fact that they're nicely spaced apart, so you can get all over, total coverage, loosening those muscles, soothing those muscles.
Let me do.
It's the gift that keeps on. Oh my gosh. Right? Doesn't it feel incredible?
And when someone says, let's say you're...
Look at, I have goosebumps. I have the goosebumps.
Let's say you're massaging your partner and they say left, Okay, higher.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
yes.
Now go down. Now move it, and it's like, okay, here you go. Either do it yourself, or you can get right there, and this never gets tired, because my husband does the same thing. He'll want a massage, and my hands can only go but for so long, and then I get exhausted. And then you need a massage too, because now you've got all that tension for where you tried to massage your loved one. But with Homedics, you're not gonna have that issue. It is, what I like is that it's got this handle and this handle. So if you're really kind of getting that kneading work on your leg or your thigh, it's easier for you to hold on to. We took $55 off of the price. You've got flex pay, and you have a gift, whether it's for somebody else or for yourself, that you're gonna use all the time.
Yes.
All the time.
And just a quick little turnaround. Remember, you've got your on and off switch, 5 different speeds. You can use it with the massager, with that. You've got cold and you've got heat. And then you're getting these 6 little nodes as well that really helps you customize the massage you want. Whether you need a really deep massage, a pinpoint massage, a gentle massage, you know, this gives you all of the options.
Thank you so much, Tracy.
Thank you, my friend.
Oh my gosh, I don't wanna stop. I know, right? I know. Enjoy that, and also just know that we also have HSN Protection Plus on this, so you can shop smart. You can, and so you can get hassle-free protection, 24/7 customer service, no deductible. So if anything happens to your massager, you always have a place to go. So enjoy that. I guess I have to stop now. I want to also remind you of our today's special, and it has been enormously popular because from Hot Logics, this is your oven on the go. You pack your food in, let's say before you leave for work, you take it with you, you plug it in. There's no extra button to push, nothing. And then it's sort of like a slow cooker that looks like a lunch box. And as long as you have, and remember, you're getting 2 of them, so if you want to go ahead and get it today, as long as you get it today, you get the today's special price. We're going to take a quick break, give you a chance to order your massager, and then come back for more.